Hey everyone! Today I have a really cute little unique box to share with you. I love the shape of this. I think it's super cute. So look at that little box, isn't it cute? I am using the paper tags dies for this. You can make this for any occasion. But yeah, this is what I'm sharing today. So for those of you who are new, hi, my name is Angie. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. I always want to say Thursday, almost did it again. But yeah, and if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. And give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share, because all those things help my channel. Do you know that over 50% of you are not subscribed? And you can miss videos. So I do sometimes post in between the week. I am going to be doing some collaborations here in the next month or two. And they're really good collaborations. So be watching out for those as well. All right, let's get started with the project. Okay, so I am, like I said, using the paper tags dies for this. So this is the bundle. I'm using the bundle actually, and if you get the bundle, you save 10%. So I am using the paper tags stamp set, which I'm using the Just For You. I used this Happiness Enclosed on my last project. And then I'm using the paper tags dies, which are awesome. And I'll show you these here. I did a project with these already. I used this one right here. And now I'm using the other one, which is, let me grab it here, is this one right here with the little heart here. I love this. It's so cute. I am also using the stylish shapes, and I'm just using the circle from that. I'm going to use a different color this time for this one. I'm using Misty Moonlight and some different designer series paper, because I realized I did a Lemon Lowly one, I think it was on Sunday, or else last Tuesday maybe, one of my recent ones, and I did this one Daffodil Delight, so I thought I'm going to change up the color and give you a new idea. Alright, so let's get started. So what you're going to use for this is you are going to cut out 2 of those little tags. Look how cute they are. I just love these little tags. And then you are going to need, let's see, let's start off with the box bottom. This is 3 by 3. Don't worry if you don't get these measurements down, because I have an inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. You can download and print. And then you need 2 pieces for the sides. These are 2 by 2.5. And then you need 4 pieces for the sides here, the other sides. And this is actually going to hold these pieces together. So these are 1 by 2.5. And then the matting pieces, this is 1 7/8 by 2.5, and you need 2 of those. And then this is going to go behind our sentiment, and this is 1/2 by 2 3/4. And then I did already cut out a stylish shaped circle for our sentiment. So let's go ahead and stamp that. Let's see if I can stamp it and center it on this circle. If not, I'm going to just have to stamp another one, and we are going to try again. My stamp seems to be a little off-centered. Sometimes that happens. And if you get one like this, I would just send it back and get another one, because it is a little bit more difficult. But since I'm used to doing these, I don't get it very often. But yeah, when I do, I know how to center it. But if you don't and you think it's difficult, just send it back and they will send you one that's right. All right, so here is the Just For You. I managed to center it. And we are going to go ahead and score all our pieces. All right, so let's start with these 4. And these are the pieces that are connect our box together. We're going to score all these on the 1-inch side at 1/2. So you're going to do it 4 times, 1/2 inch. This box is not hard at all. There are a lot of pieces to it, but it's not a hard box to put together. All right, these 2 pieces are for our sides. We're going to hand score these. And then this is for the bottom of the box, and you are going to score it 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. It makes the box a 2-inch box. All right, so that is going to be our scoring for this. We're going to go ahead and sharpen these pieces. These are kind of like the joints to the box. And then let's go ahead and just get this box part ready here. So we're going to cut all these corners. All right, let's sharpen our score marks. And we are going to put this together. I think I'm going to use my wet glue for this. It just works so much easier for me. So let's just put it on all our little corners here. You do have to hold this, by the way, when it's wet glue if you are new to doing this, because it takes a minute for the glue to get tacky. I'm going to line these up really good too. So I just hold them for a few seconds and it seems to get that little bit of stickiness where it will stay together. And just press it down there. So this is the bottom of the box. Now let's go ahead and score these pieces. So you are going to mark these. I hope you're going to be able to see these. I realize this is a little bit darker and I didn't think about that. But I'm going to go ahead and mark it at 1 inch at the top here at the 2-inch side. Do the same on this one. Just mark it at 1 inch. And then you're just going to score down to this corner. I got these little hearts everywhere, y'all. I am using the hearts for the sentiment, so hang on to those when you do those. All right, so we are going to go to the corner. And it's like an upside down V that we're creating. And we're going to do it on this one too. And when you fold this box, it'll be easier to fold it in. So these are going to fold in like that. All right, now we are ready to put this together. So we are going to start by putting one of these on the end here. I'll use, I used tear and tape on the last one. Let's go ahead and just grab the tear and tape. And we're going to use that. So you're going to put it on both sides, on all of these 4 pieces. Okay, so I have it on all 4 of these pieces here. I am going to remove the backings. I like to press this down. I'm going to remove the backings on one of these. And we are going to place it here. Now line it up. This does have a front and a back, by the way, so line it up right up to your score mark. And then the next one we're going to do is add this piece here. And you want the point to be up at the top. So you want to line that one up too. Up to the score mark. And you're going to alternate. So we're going to grab another one. Take the backing off. You're going to line this one up to your score mark. Make sure you have these straight, by the way. It is important for your box. And then we'll remove the backing here. We'll get our other tag. And we're going to place that on here. Again, make sure it's straight. And then take another one. And you're going to put that up to the score mark here. Now the other one I'm going to put on this side, and I'll show you why. But we need still to put this other piece on. So let's put this on here. And we want to put this one on next. Again, remember to put the point up at the top. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to run a piece, well, let's put it on the box here, of tear and tape on the bottom here. It works better with the tear and tape. It's easier and it's faster. And I'm going to remove that. And then we're going to remove our tear and tape here. And we are going to start at this side here and line it up to the bottom. And I'm lining it up to the edge of here. And then we're going to just go around here. And press your sides down. And then we're going to just remove this part here. And we're going to bring this one around. To the other side here. Try to make sure you have it straight. Like I don't have it straight. This is why it's important to get your box straight, because you want to make sure it all matches up to your bottom piece. All right, now it's going to be easier for you just to fold this in like that. Now one thing here is when you do this part, you want to make sure you press your corners down really good here, because they want to lift up a little bit. So I just would go around with my fingers just on these two sides and push in those corners like that. And then these should line up pretty good like that. But you can see how this will pop out. If it pops out too much, I just trimmed it off. Just like that. So it makes it nice and clean. All right. Did you get all that? It's not hard at all. Now on this other one, I didn't put a Velcro dot, but I think I'm going to put one on here or two on the ends just to make it easier. I had a hard time tying the bow. So I'm going to just use two Velcro dots on here. So I'm going to just put one on each side. These are linked in the description, by the way, these little ones, because I know they're not always easy to find. It took me a while to find where they were. And, all right, we're going to grab one more. I hope that one's sticky enough because it was on the side. I may have used it or tried to use it and it didn't. So just line these up. And it's going to hold the box closed. It's really a lot easier this way, y'all. I really struggled with getting my ribbon across. All right, so now I am going to mat it. I'm going to use my seal. I'll show you the designer series paper. I love this strawberry one, so that's why I decided to go with this one. And of course, you know, I'm a gingham girl and I love the gingham, but I want to show you, you can do anything with this. And I am matting both sides because I think it's a lot prettier with both sides matted. Alright, I was going to try and use my strawberry slush ribbon on this because I think it would be cute. I don't know if it's going to be too wide, but let's see. One other trick is to add a little bit of seal at the back or a glue dot. The glue dot's probably a better idea because that's how I usually do it. And it'll hold your ribbon in place there. And let me see if I can get the right amount of ribbon this time. Sometimes I don't cut enough, like on this one. Let me get these even, and then we'll add that. You can even leave the ribbon off, y'all, but I really like the little bow on here. Alright, so let's make our bow. You've probably heard me say this before, but when I do this on a box like this, I always do it in my lap because I have something to hold it. And y'all, you can put your ribbon in the center. You can put it on the side like I did on the other one. Let me make sure this is nice and tight and cute. You know I can fool with a ribbon forever. Okay, let's trim. I love the strawberry slush ribbon here. It's pretty. Look how cute that is. All right, let's grab our little piece here. We're going to use our little banner in the back. We're going to banner it. This is just an easy way. Just cut down the center and then the sides. And we're going to glue that on the back of here. And I'm doing it like at an angle, not straight, just for a little different effect. Oh, I'm getting stuff everywhere, y'all. Oh, I need to turn it the other way. So I'm kind of slanting it. And then I'm going to use a couple dimensionals, and we're going to put that on. You can use this for every occasion, especially if it just says just for you. It's really, really cute. You can even leave it like that, y'all. So here is the other one, finished and ready to go. Here's the other one. Which one's your favorite, y'all? Tell me in the comments below. It's so cute and it's a little bit unique, and I think it'd be great. This is a great party favor too, by the way. It would be really cute for that, or a classroom project, anything like that. And it's easy to do. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog, StampingWithAmore.com. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.